Hi there, my name is Haley. I'm a licensed counselor and recovering codependent. I am also an author, and you will hear me frequently reference or even read from my self help memoir, You Can't Complete Me, But I Can. In today's video, we're going to look at what it means to be passive aggressive. More specifically, we will identify three things: passive aggressive, what it is, what causes it, and how to deal with it. So let's get started. Passive aggressive, what is it? Simply put, passive aggressive behavior is deceptive behavior. The truth is in there someplace, but it's hidden. It's hidden behind a deceptive facial expression, tone of voice, words, and actions. In other words, it's anger or frustration in disguise. A good way to remember what passive-aggressive means is to flip the order of the words. Aggressive-passive. When someone is being passive-aggressive, they are being aggressive passively. It's subtle, it's hidden, it's indirect. And here's a few common examples. When passive-aggressive behavior is subtle, you might see small and implied gestures, such as coughing or sighing or looking away. When passive-aggressive is hidden, messages are somewhat misleading or ambiguous. You might hear sarcasm or humor, and it leaves you wondering, were they being serious just now? When passive-aggressive is indirect, the truth is being avoided. So instead of communicating directly, a person might start showing up late or conveniently forgetting. They might also avoid a question or not respond at all. At its worst, passive-aggressive behavior can also be calculated and vengeful. So what causes it? The truth is that we are all capable and perhaps even guilty of being passive-aggressive at times. And while passive-aggressive can have many underlying causes, this video is going to focus on the cause that I see the most. I see it in my personal life and when working with clients. So I believe that the number one cause of passive-aggressive behavior is a fear of confrontation. So instead of feeling our feelings and sharing them with others, we pent up our hurt and anger and frustration. We also tend to keep our needs and wants locked up too, either because we don't feel worthy of asking for what we need, or we resent others for not anticipating our needs for us. As a counselor, I have heard from countless men and women with stifled needs. Silence is actually a widespread dilemma. Grin and bury it. That is what many of us do. And when we do this, our authentic thoughts, feelings, wants, and needs get cloaked under layers of docility. We then unleash our aggravation in a manner that is indiscreet and indirect, and this is what's known as passive-aggressive behavior. Okay, so how do we deal with it? Well, if the function of passive behavior is to avoid confrontation, that it stands to reason that the best way to handle passive-aggressive behavior is to confront it. So if you're the one being passive-aggressive, what is it that you're not saying? What is it that you're really thinking, feeling, or needing? Learn how to communicate your truth. But if you're the one on the receiving end of passive-aggressive behavior, then this gives you an opportunity to be direct while also role modeling direct communication for others. In either case, the opposite of passive-aggressive is assertive, and assertive simply means honest. Most of us consider ourselves to be honest anyway, so perhaps we just need to reconsider how we think about assertive communication. We don't have to be rude or aggressive. This is especially true when we're calling out passive-aggressive behavior. Before you do it, ask yourself, what is my intent behind this confrontation? If you are confronting ambiguous behavior so that you can better understand or clarify something, then you're actually being helpful. You're also being helpful when you hold another person accountable. So be curious and be honest. Tell them what you're seeing and ask them about it. In doing this, you're also checking your own perceptions while holding them accountable. Again, direct communication does not have to be blunt or disrespectful. Ideally, you want to make it known that honesty is welcome and encouraged. And honesty is the opposite of passive aggressive. Well, that's it for now. I thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Please also like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.